Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Welcome to the first vlog of the See-Through podcast. And you're probably wondering, where am I going in this vlog, And I'll get to that in a second. But first, I want to introduce myself in case someone is new out there. But my name is Lance Johnson, and I am the host of the See-Through podcast, which is a podcast that creates transparency on disabilities through raw conversations with the disability community. And you're probably wondering, why do you have a podcast where you talk to people with disabilities? And that's because I have one myself. I live with Retinitis Pigmentosa, or RP for short, which is a degenerative eye condition that affects my retina, which basically decreases my field of vision from the outside in. Think tunnel vision. But this is not an explainer video on RP. So what I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description if you want to learn more. But RP is the reason of why I went to where I was going. And where was I going? I was going to NYC Retina here in Manhattan to see a retinal specialist. As someone with RP, I have to see a retinal specialist just to make sure nothing crazy is going on. Like I don't have cataracts coming up, I don't have swelling in the back of my eye, or maybe my vision is diminishing more than I think it is. So what they do is they do a lot of tests on my eyes. They look in my eyes, they take photos of my eyes, they take scans of my eyes. I'm telling you all this, but I might as well just show you. Here's some shots from my eye exam. Look at the light. Oh, I don't like my eyes being dilated. Look at my eyes. Do they look big yet?
Oh, yeah, they do. Focus, please. Yeah, you can see. Whoa.
Shining lights up here.
Looks like fun, didn't it? A lot of bright lights in my eye, directly in my eye, and I have sensitive eyes due to RP, so those lights are... They also dilate my eyes, makes my pupils like super huge, which you saw. And those pupils don't really shrink until like 5-6 hours later. And them dilating my eyes made my vision more blurry than I remember. If you're wondering, my vision is stable, everything's good. I did have slight beginning stages of some cataracts, which they want to keep a checkup on. But I had no swelling in the back of my eye. And I'm gonna go back in a few months to do a visual field test so I can tell all of you the exact, number in terms of degrees of vision I have left in my field of vision. But this trip to the eye doctor felt different. I've been going to the eye doctor since I was 12, having RP. And this is the first time I didn't hate it. I'm not saying I love going to the eye doctor, but in the past, I'll be honest with you, it used to be like my least favorite day of the year. I was thinking a lot about that when I was leaving, and I was wondering what was so different. And my mindset is so much different from back then. When I used to go to the eye doctor, those were the days when I did not accept my vision loss. Those were the days where I was in denial. So when I used to go to the eye doctor, it kind of made me face reality. And I couldn't be in denial for that short duration of time I was at the eye doctor, or retinal specialist, I should say. So I would leave the eye doctor back then and be like, I need a drink. And I would be depressed, and I felt like a lab rat. I'd feel like an experiment, and it just wasn't fun, 0% fun. This time around, I think it was different because I have this podcast. You know, I've been talking to people with RP, other visual impairments, people who are blind, and I've been learning how to adapt, and I've been learning how to change my mindset. And I think the fact that I didn't hate going to the eye doctor this time around is proof that whatever I'm doing is working. This time around when I went in, instead of being like, let's get it over with, let's pray nothing happened to diminish my field of vision, this time around I was like, it is what it is. Let's see what's going on with my eyes. I can't change anything. And if things are stable, that's great. That's wonderful news. I should be stoked on that. But if things are diminishing, hey, that's what happens with RP. And you know what? You'll learn to adapt if things did get worse. And I think that change in my mindset made this not hit so hard, not as heavy. Luckily, things were looking good in terms of the inner workings of my eye. But like I said, I'm going back in a couple months to get a visual field test. And I'm also going to learn about some results of some genetic testing. I already know the gene mutation for my RP, but NYC Retina is part of this program that Spark Therapeutics is putting on. They were like, hey, we just need some blood and it's free and maybe it will solidify your results from the other genetic testing that you've done. So make sure you subscribe so you can find out what happens in 2 months. Also subscribe if you like this vlog because I plan to do a lot more of these. But with all that said, I'm happy I could share my experience with you and the thoughts behind my vision changing and my mindset changing too. So until next time, stay transparent, everyone. Your boy's looking fresh with these slide-ons. Now we're in business. Hey, Union Square.